Right, so today we are going to go through our assessment review. We're going to do a assessment review. I have emailed you your test results last week. Some of you might have already had a look at the mistakes you might have made and try to figure out how to correct them. If you haven't done that, not to worry, that's what we're going to focus on today. If you've already had a little look, you still need to do this because there is work I'm going to expect you to submit. First of all, let's look at our marking system. So here we go. We are going to be using the PAC marking system that we use at Court Fields. I'm going to quickly go over what PAC stands for. So a P error is a process error. For example, you had the right idea, but you made a mistake in your method. So the method is mainly correct, but you had a stumble along the way. Example, you did your calculations in the wrong order, you didn't follow BIDMaths, or you multiplied when you should have divided. The process errors are ones that I want you to explain as well. So make sure you understand where it is that you went wrong. Accuracy error, that would be where you made a small error with your working out. So it's basically a little silly error that we often make because we are rushing. The C error, it is a concept error. So this is where you went totally wrong. Your maths doesn't match what the question wanted you to do. Maybe you didn't read the question correctly, or perhaps you don't understand the actual maths. So let's have a quick look at the test. I did it as well. Let's have a look. So you would have gotten this email with your result. You press on view, and that's going to take you to your marked test paper. Friendly, if your computer's faster than mine. There we go. Okay, so here we are. You can see Mrs. A. I got 11 out of 27. And now I'm going to scroll through to show you how this is going to work. So, for example, question 1, I chose a random answer, got it wrong, and it tells me which answer is correct. So I am giving you the answers. So what you've got to do is go through the questions and compare what the correct answer is with your answer to figure out where you went wrong. Okay, so in this one we've got a corporate maths video which you'll need to watch in order to work out this question. In question 2, it is a really short video. I think it's a minute long, okay, explaining the turning point of a quadratic graph. So watch it, and then I want you to reflect on where your mistakes were made. Okay, so where do you think you went wrong? Was it your understanding? So for example, if this was a C error because you didn't actually know where the turning point was, that is what you write. So you would write question 1 was a C error, and then explain what your understanding of it now is. Okay, so your understanding might be that the turning point is where the quadratic graph changes direction. So actually it is over here, and that's all that little video says. Anyway, so all of these will have a video that you can work through. Okay. In fact, if you get to here where we have got two-way tables, I didn't make a video, but I have directed you to go to the Hegarty task 423 and watch that video to have that explained. Okay, but that is the only task that has that. And as you can see, if I got a question right, there is no explanation and there is no video for you to watch. So after that, I would also like you to do a little self-assessment. So I want you to think about the topics that we have done in the choose one topic that you feel really confident with. So for example, if you feel really confident with straight line graphs, linear graphs, write that. I feel confident with linear graphs, or I feel confident solving inequality. The second one is I understand, but I would like more practice. So choose a topic that you think you would need to practice a little bit, if you're really super confident with, and then choose a topic from the test that you really don't feel happy about at all. So for example, identifying different types of graphs, you could choose that, and that would be your red topic. Okay, so these are the three choices you need to include in your test review, as well as explanations where you went wrong or corrections in your understanding. So for example, if you didn't understand that a cubic graph looks a little bit like a S on its side, you could write that as a reflection. So you could write, you got that question wrong because it was a C error, you didn't understand it, but you now understand that a cubic graph looks a little bit like an S. After that, I want you to reflect further on your assessment. So you either got or didn't get the score that you expected. These are your sentence starters. Complete the sentences. To improve my score, I can, or to maintain my score. I'm really proud of, some of you got really good scores. So you could be proud generally of how well you did. You could be proud of how well you revised. You could be proud of a certain question that you didn't think you'd get right. And then what will you do next time? Okay, so will you revise more? Have you figured out any strategies that might be useful for your next assessment or the way you learn? Okay, I look forward to seeing all your answers.